What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, August the 24th. Got a couple of my friends here from Heart of Missouri United Way. We'll start out first of all with my buddy ANDREW GRABAU, or I call him Andy. Good to have you here, Andy.
Thank you.
United Way, and you brought along a very special guest today.
Yes. So I did indeed. So, Paul, as you know, United Way works with thousands of volunteers, and the work in the community just simply could not get done without wonderful volunteers. And so with our community campaign coming up, we have one of our co-chairs, Rockie Alden, who has joined us.
I haven't seen you, Rocky, for many, many years.
It has been probably a decade.
It's since the old Pepper and Friends show.
Exactly.
And you have not changed at all. You look exactly the same.
I'm going to say that to you.
Okay.
It's true. It's true. I'm like going back in time this morning.
All right. But what are you doing and have to say about your work with United Way?
Well, thank you for asking. So Andrew and some of the other folks at the United Way reached out to Mike, my husband, and I. So we're actually doing this together. We're dividing and conquering because today he's over at the Columns Club at MU with a training session for United Way. So Mike and I are the community co-chairs of the campaign. And so what that means is every year to do all their wonderful work, the United Way has to raise a significant amount of money. And so Mike and I are chairing that event this year. And so even though the campaign starts in September, kicks off, we have been doing pre-work since probably about January now, putting our team together. We have 51 people that oversee the campaign. So we've got a team working together. So
you said your goal is to raise a significant amount of money. What is that amount?
So that amount is $3 million. So for this year,
that is a significant amount of money.
That is a significant amount. And Andrew would like it to be, Mike and I tease because every time that amount comes up, Andrew says, now you know that's the floor, Mike and Rocky. We can go way beyond that.
You can go above. But $3 million is a lot of money.
Well, we do a lot of work. So
yes,
we need a
of
lot
course. And the other thing I was going to say, yes, it's a lot of money, but we have a lot of wonderful people in central Missouri who care and who give.
Yes, they do.
Of their heart and soul. What do you have to say about that, Andrew?
So we are very fortunate. We have well over 4,500 donors, but we know that one of our goals is to increase that to 5,000 donors this year. And we know the community is so generous. Part of our goal is just making sure we can get the message out so people can understand the need and then also can understand what United Way does with those dollars. And so, you know, being able to come on to wonderful programs like yours, to be able to just speak to Rotaries, to just go anywhere we can is really important because here's the issue. When someone in our community knows that a child is hungry or an adult doesn't have the money for utilities or a senior is lonely, and then they know that United Way works strategically with agencies and partners to meet those needs, then they want to become involved.
You know, there are so many wonderful charities in our community that people give to and can give to. When you're giving to United Way, are you giving to those same charities that you have done individually?
That's a great question.
Because that's the one thing that, you know, you give to 4 or 5 different charities that are special to you. How do you know when you're giving to United Way that those charities are going to be helped?
Well, that's a great question. Thank you. So one of the numbers that we're also promoting, along with the 75 years that United Way has been around and $91 million in those 75 years, is the 29 agencies. So there are 29 United Way agencies that partner with the United Way. So whether it's the food bank or Center for Urban Agriculture or Services for Independent Living for seniors, multiple preschools and early learning centers, City of Refuge for refugees. So there are 29, and what Mike likes to say when I'll steal something from his spiel since he's not here is a lot of people like to look at the United Way at the top and then have 29 agencies. And Mike says, let's flip that, because there's the 29 agencies. The United Way's below that. Sorry, Andrew, but I think he agrees. The United Way helps fund, and it helps each one of those be more efficient. And how do they do that? Well, they have a very small but very efficient staff at the United Way that helps all these other great organizations who have small staffs be very efficient. Help them to review data, help them to understand what their needs are, how they can best address it, and then also at the end of the day, go back and say, did we really achieve what we want to achieve? So the United Way has 29 agencies that they make better, and so I wouldn't tell people, if you're donating to the food bank or you're donating to Love Columbia or any of these 29 agencies, keep doing that, but also really consider giving to the United Way, because they make each one of those agencies perform better, and they can connect those agencies, and they have partnerships besides those 29 agencies with Columbia Public Schools or the University of Missouri, and they partner all those things together to really make the outcomes better. We all want to do the same things, but how can we do it together so that we're not duplicating services and we're more efficient? So I think if people can start thinking about, most of the agencies that we have in town are made better by the United Way. And
you just put that beautifully.
Well,
you explained it beautifully. No, that's true. So when you're giving to United Way, you're giving to the agencies that you have been helping individually yourself.
Exactly. And you can also, when you give a gift to the United Way, you can designate which agency you want it to go to.
That was going to be my next question. You can designate,
yes, correct,
which agency that you want the money to go to.
Exactly.
Does all of it go to that agency then?
So that's, if someone designates their gift, 100% of that gift goes to the grant that the agency receives. Yes,
okay.
That is correct.
Anything else, Andrew? We've got about a minute left.
Rockie was great. United Way is a community convener, and that is the important part of our community, of the value of what United Way brings. We also are champions and believe very deeply in advancing equity in any way possible in our community and connecting our partners so that we all recognize the issues in our community, and we work under a common mission and focus in lifting all people, providing opportunities for everyone, and erasing inequitable challenges and barriers.
If people want more information, or if people want to help out, the website to go to is
uwheartmo.org.
uwheartmo.org. Thank you both for coming by. It's a pleasure seeing you again, Rockie, after 10 years. Not changed a bit. Andrew, well, you still look great, too. See you next time. Have yourself a nice day. Bye-bye.